Up next on Live It Up, we're going to be talking about special needs trust. It's a very unique trust, and the gentlemen that are going to be talking to us about it today are David and Aaron. Welcome to the show,
Thank
guys.
you so much for having us.
What is a special needs trust?
So, a special needs trust is a vehicle that is established by parents typically for the welfare and the care for their children or child that may need money for their life affairs, for their welfare, for the rest of their life. And the trust is a vehicle that shields money assets for that purpose, whether it's cash or stock or any other sort of asset that could be used to pay for those types of services.
So it's to provide care for them if their parent is no longer able to do that for them directly.
Correct.
Okay.
So what it does, it allows a team of individuals, trustees, and you could have co-trustees, primary and contingent trustees, but basically it allows that individual to step into the shoes of the parent to be able to manage the financial affairs of that person with a disability so that the resources that the parents want them to have at their disposal for their lifetime of needs and care are at their availability.
When someone's like typically developing or they wouldn't be considered to have special needs, that person grows up and they're kind of responsible for their own care. But as a parent, you're right. If you have a child or a sibling that has a special need and you're not there anymore, you worry. It causes you a lot of anxiety. And I guess the trust is one of the ways to kind of put a little peace of mind.
It is,
Okay.
because ultimately, whether the parents are still around and able to provide some need for whatever the children might need for whether it's to travel, whether it's to go to school, whether it's any sort of transportation, etc. The trust really is a holding vehicle so that if
Okay.
or when the parents want to start funding it while they're still alive and are working or unfortunately may not be able to do so, it's what all the money goes into for the benefit of that child.
Okay, so it's a viable type of situation, like a life care plan is one of the things that you do at Barnum.
Correct.
Okay,
So a life care plan really provides parents with a team
okay,
to surround them. Because a lot of times parents will feel absolutely adrift, overwhelmed, and not know where to turn, not know what to do. We have siblings, we have family members that have special needs, so we've lived through what our parents are living through,
you can
both
relate.
personally
Absolutely.
and professionally.
Okay.
And that type of sentiment, those senses of empathy, we bring, as well as the attorneys and CPAs that we use, are also special needs parents. So we get it, we feel it, we live it, and they really get that warm and fuzzy feeling because they have to come to grips with some very difficult, thought-provoking questions that we put because you're talking about providing a lifetime of care for someone.
Thank you for joining us. And you're right, I know that, like you shared with me, that you're personally connected to this.
Sure.
So thank you very much for coming on and talking about the process and what needs to be done. And the first step is just giving you a call, right? You'll
Absolutely.
create a customized consultation with people that
Absolutely.
can come to you and you can work it out together.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining
for
us.
having
Thank you for
us.
having us.
Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. If you're someone that is that has someone that they love and they want to make a difference, and especially if they have special needs, you may want to consider getting a trust. Please give them a call.